this is not right. So I come to here at Superlicious at Albion. Superlicious at 27 and Albion here at Rexdale. Superlicious, right? So this is what he said now. They don't have no large cup. They only have a small cup, right? And two small cup. I think it make large or less than large, right? The lady is telling me right now for a large soup is $11, almost $12. And for the small cup, the small cup, it is $9, almost $10 for the very small one. That doesn't make no sense. That is a big rip-off, because for the small cup, right, you're paying almost $10 for a small cup. I'm talking Superlicious here, right? And then for the large one is almost $12. Yeah, I'm right here. Superlicious, you see? See, I pull it up. Yeah. So don't know why these black restaurants, most of them, Superlicious always, there's an issue with Superlicious. It doesn't matter what location you go. There's always an issue with Superlicious, right? How can you sell a small soup for $10 and the large one, right, for almost $12, right? And at the same time, as you walk in there, she's telling you, I don't have no large cup. So I turned to her and I said, so how about you give me two small ones for the large? She said, yes, but you're still gonna pay $2.18, right? A matter of fact, 10 and 10, 20, because it's $9, I think, 80 something cents, she said, for the small one. But that is just facts. And another customer came in and said to her the same thing. So you're gonna give us two small ones for the large? She said, but you're gonna get the same amount of meat in the small one as you get in the large one. That's not what the lady said. And I said, are you gonna give us two small ones for the large? She said, yes, you can get two small ones, but you have to pay for two small ones. That doesn't make no sense. So myself and I think 3 or 4 more customers, they just walk out because these people think they can just rip people off like that. Come on, we live in Canada. We have better sense than that. That's why these black restaurants, most of them, don't get no business. And when you try to support them, they try to rip you off. Yeah. How can Superlicious do this? But like I said, there's always a problem. So I walk out. I'd rather go McDonald's or Burger King. Yeah, man. They're a bunch of rip-off. They're thief.